Hi everybody, welcome to the Soulful Soul. My name is Gladys and this is the reading for Leo. Hello Leo, this is your reading for September 2021. Let's see what the cards have to say. I'm reading for you first, my lovely Leos. The card that flew out for you, Leo, is the Queen of Coins in the reverse. Justice. I hope this fits. I'm trying to do this in a way that will work to make everything fit in. And beneath the deck you get the Six of Coins. So I think money is on your mind, Leo. Got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Okay, that looks like. Okay, so at the center you have the Queen of Coins in reverse. So it looks like, Leo, you are concerned with finances and your abundance. You know, I just get this feeling like the concern is not too much justified in a way. Not that your concern is trivial. I think that you might be more financially okay than you think, and you get crossing that the Justice card. So it is possible that you, Leo, are going through something that has to do with the legal profession, or it could even be something to do with like a scholarship or whatever. Like I know one of my young Leo friends has applied for a scholarship, and I have such high hopes for her. And in that case, the Justice card suggests that something fair is happening, that something is happening to bring fairness to you. So keep that hope, Leo, whatever's going on that is worrying you financially, that something, you have justice in the upright. And what you need to think about is there's money again, the Ten of Coins in the reverse. And maybe it's this, Leo, how do you look at money? How do you view money? Maybe there's something you need to think about around finances, around how you view money. You know, for each of you it will be so different. Some of you might hold on tightly to money for your own reasons, for your, maybe you've always battled with money, or in your childhood you didn't have money, or whatever the reason might be, or you're afraid of being without, or who knows, right? It could be something like that, or it could be that there's never enough. You never feel like there's enough, or maybe you have too much of an outlay and it might not even be in your hands. But there might be something that's worrying you around money. In the near past, you get the Page of Cups. And this Page of Cups always makes me feel curious. It is in the reverse. So let me just give it a thought. this is something to do with offers. And given that your theme seems to be about money, it's possible that you're worried about an offer, maybe a work offer, maybe it's like the scholarship, or there's something you're concerned about, it might be related to this, this 6 of coins. It's about fairness. I think you're worried about something to do with fairness, Leo. There's something you are worried about an offer and it being fair, or about sharing resources, something to do with sharing resources. Both these cards are about sharing resources. And then you have Libra. So there's something on your mind about that. In your unconscious, you are also concerned about what makes you happy. You get the 10 of Cups and you get the 10 of Coins, both in the reverse. They are opposite each other. The one is in your unconscious and one is what you need to think about. So they are playing on your mind, this sense of stability. You're concerned about stability, both physical and material, and emotional stability. So I think your September is going to be around that. You're going to be worrying or dealing with issues around that. You have the 5 of Wands in your near outcome, and that's the 5 of Wands is about petty arguments, and maybe what you are doing, Leo, is putting down the wands. Perhaps there's something you've been fighting about and you are letting go of that fight now. You are letting go of petty squabbles. The card representing you is the Lovers in the reverse. Whatever's going on, it could be related to love, it could be related to a relationship ending, or it could be related to you not feeling balanced about something. But we'll get a clarifier for your card. I won't get clarifiers for everything. I'll get clarifiers for maybe most things. Let's see. So there might be something in this whole mix where you are concerned about a relationship, or it could be you concerned about your idea of a relationship or your sense of balance. Around you, you get the 4 of Swords, and you get it in the reverse. So I feel like there might be a lot going on around you, Leo, in the month of September. Lots of head stuff going on. Maybe there's lots that you need to think about and you're organizing and stuff like that, Your card, your advice card is Judgment. You need to do some stock take, Leo, which seems to make sense here, but we'll get a clarifier. It's like you need to be looking at I think it's linked to this Justice card. Perhaps let's just take, for example, if you've applied for a scholarship, one of the things that would happen is you get called for an interview, right? So in preparation for that, maybe what you need to do is like a checks and balances column, looking at your strengths and weaknesses. And I can assure you, when you get interviewed, or maybe it's even a job that you're concerned about here, Leo, when you get called for this interview or whatever, those people want you to be honest about who you are. They're not just going to want you to sell yourself up, right? They also want you to say, okay, this is where I feel I need more support. So maybe you need to do like checks and balances, my strengths, my weaknesses, and like some kind of stock take for your CV or for your interview or for whatever the case might be. It's, I'm actually seeing 2 columns. So there's something about, and maybe it's because of the Justice card, like I'm thinking about 2 columns, like some kind of inventory is happening for you, Leo. And even if that's like a relationship stuff, it could be working out what you take and what you leave, if that's what's going on, you know. So there's so many different possibilities. Just see it as it fits for you, Leo. Your outcome card is, oops, I thought my laptop went off. Your outcome card is the Hierophant. There's something about tradition, you know. It could be like, you know, an institution. So perhaps if you've applied for a scholarship that's an indication that you will be moving into that institution. It could be moving into a marriage, and maybe that even could be happening for some of you, Leo. Some of you are moving, maybe ending one relationship to move into another. But the Hierophant is stable, but they are mainly stable because of their traditional views. It's like you're moving towards something traditional, maybe to something, yeah, but we'll get a clarifier, maybe but it could be for some of you, it could be a relationship moving to a next level. Like, you know, you have the Lovers here, so maybe this relationship's been out of balance and there's been a question about it for you, and it looks like moving into some kind of more traditional. So maybe if it wasn't, you might decide to get married, for example, and that makes you feel, you know, writes the Lovers card. I'm not saying that marriage is, I don't believe that marriage is the cure-all for a relationship, personally, but for some of us, that's what we want. For some of us, that's not. That doesn't make us feel, if that's what makes you feel secure, maybe that's what you are working towards now. So let's get clarifiers for you. I will get four, actually, for most of the cards. Let's see. One for the central. King of Cups. So you could be dealing with the King of Cups, and I love that the King of Cups has come out upright, because the King of Cups upright is confident. There's the King of Cups again, so it could be you, and you get the Four of Coins beneath the deck. So definitely, Leo, I think you need to be thinking about your relationship with money. And maybe that's what your little stock take is about as well, maybe. But see what feels fit. I think that your stock take can be about looking at your strengths and weaknesses. It could be about dividing assets. It could be about combining assets, you know, like if you're moving into a relationship. Interesting, you get the high priest and the high priestess here. It's like wisdom and knowledge. Interesting. I'll see what comes up as I get there. But I feel like for some of you, there's also this thing about thinking about your relationship with money, Leo. Really doing a long, hard introspection about your relationship with money and why it is the way it is, however that might be. Clarifying your central cards here, you get the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups. So, you know, the message that I get there is that all that glitters isn't gold. So just maybe be a little bit wary. You do have the Knight in the upright. So it could be that there are offers coming to you, Leo. There might be offers coming to you. I forgot to get one for that Page of Cups. So, look, it looks like with the Page of Cups here, you maybe had an offer in the past that made you feel unclear. you've not been clear about you. In fact, you're waiting. It looks like you've been waiting for this thing that you're not sure if it will be a fair offer, or almost like an offer pending, an offer that's kept you in limbo in a sense. But here there's this indication of justice, but there's this Knight of Cups that's clarifying this Queen of Coins. So you might be feeling like financially concerned about something, and then you get the card of justice, indicating that something is working out in a fair way towards something fair and balanced for you. With the Knight of Cups, it's almost like whatever this offer is, it does feel again like an offer coming in, but whatever it is, it might be, it's not the King of Cups. I did think at first it was the King of Cups. So because I thought that, perhaps it's a very positive offer, but it might not be as big as you want it to be. But it's with a lot of, it's still very nice, a nice offer. And maybe we can get another clarifier for that. So interesting, Leo. In what you need to think about is the Hermit, that card of going within. You know, I keep thinking that you need to do a lot of work on thinking about what your 10 of Coins is. What does, firstly, your relationship with money, but also what does your 10 of Coins look like? You know, Leo, spend September, it's spring, right, here in the southern hemisphere. It's springtime, new beginnings, wonderful energy. It's not too hot, not too cold, although we're going to have some cold days here in Durbs. And I know that in Johannesburg and other places, Cape Town, it's still freezing. But, Leo, I think you need to be doing, do it in such a lovely way. Let your September be your month of doing exploration around money. Use the Judgment card and look, the Judgment card comes with the Empress. That's awesome. I think that's lovely. So you are being invited to think about the 10 of Cups. 10 of Coins, what does that mean? What does material fulfillment mean to you? What are your blocks? Maybe that's your columns. What are my blocks to money? What are my wishes about money? And let that be your playing for the month ahead. Maybe you are being the Knight of Cups to yourself by doing this playing around, not money. It might be money, but it's about what does material stability look like for you? And what does it not look like? And what are your blocks? And so do that kind of playing, Leo. In your unconscious, you have the 9 of Wands with the 10 of Cups. So there's something in your unconscious is, it comes back to that CV, right? So see the CV however it works for you, Leo. It's about you doing like your own personal CV. And this has come up in a number of my weekly pick a card readings. You need to be doing an inventory, and I feel like you do not value enough what you have to contribute and what you have achieved. So maybe September is your month of looking at that in a very playful way. Also looking at what is emotional fulfillment? What does emotional fulfillment look like for you? And I think that even in doing that, we clear the space, we clear the energy for that to come in just by looking at it and doing it in, really, I believe, in a playful way. In your near future, you get putting down those 5 of Wands and standing in your power. You don't have to play all these games, Leo. It's like taking on the energy of your fellow fire sign, Aries, and trusting in yourself. So either something stable is coming in, something very stable is coming in, but there's also the sense of letting go of the wands. This could also be letting go of too many fires in the fires in the whatever. Too many irons in the fire, man. Keep forgetting. So, like, maybe it could even be that you are letting go of all the other projects. Maybe when you do this little inventory, it helps you look at what your strengths are, so to promote those, to put those forward, as opposed to trying too many things, maybe, or being sidetracked by too much. You know, like, I speak from experience, or I speak from my own thing. Like, you know, you can get sidetracked doing too many things. But doing an inventory helps you focus on what you are good at, and what gives you joy. So it's kind of tied in here, right? What am I good at? What gives me emotional stability? What have I achieved? What if that makes me happy? That's very much these two cards. What gives me, what have I achieved, and what if that makes me happy, which is linked to this Five of Wands and to the 10 of Coins here. So it's like they're all in the mix together. And then the card for you, you have this, the Lovers in the reverse. You know, it could be that you yourself are in this mode of, should I not be in a relationship, or finding emotional balance within yourself. I mean, the King of Cups is so balanced, is so emotionally balanced. They are very comfortable with their emotions. But you get the Lovers there, which is something about duality. Now, it's not going to be the same for all of you. Some of you might be looking for love. Some of you might have split up from a lover. But there's this sense of, maybe there's a sense of being alone for some of you. Some of you are feeling quite contented with this alone state, and some of you are hankering after relationship. I think that's what it is. But I love that you get the King of Cups. I mean, if even doing this work from the perspective of the King of Cups can be so powerful for you, Leo. I love your reading. And then you get the Four of Swords with the Three of Coins around you. So I think you need to think about collaborations, and which collaborations make you feel still and which ones make you feel anxious. And that's part of this beautiful inventory that you're going to be doing, Leo. And then you get the Judgment card for your advice card with the Empress. And I think it comes right back to what this whole reading is about. It's about you doing a stock take around what gives you joy. I mean, if you think about the Empress, this is emotional, financial, material, wada. It's any kind of fulfillment that you want it to be. So you are doing a little bit of a stock take, and that is what your advice is, to do this little inventory, the stock take. And then in your outcome, you get the Hierophant with the High Priestess. It's, you know, if I would think about these, it's like choosing the traditional route rather than the non-traditional. It would be like choosing religion over spirituality. So that doesn't apply to each of you, but for each of you, I feel there's something to do with choosing the traditional over the non-conventional. You know, and that's in the outcome. So that's very interesting. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't think I need to clarify anymore, because that's an outcome card. It's possible that you will be presented with two options, which might even be why you get the Lovers there, being at a bit of a crossroads. Okay, Leo, I hope this helps you. Please give me feedback. I'd love to hear. Please give me a like if this helped you, and share with other Leo friends or people who relate more to the Leo type energy. But please do give me feedback. I'd love to hear how this sat for you. Okay, Leo, I wish you a wonderful September. Please look out for my pick a card readings that I do every week, and I will chat with you again soon. Bye.